Hey, what's good, Cowboys Nation, man? I hope everybody doing good. Hey, it's rough. It's been a minute. I took, been dealing with some personal issues, um, not Cowboys related. Man, just short and sweet, man. This won't be a long video. I'm at work, got my, you know, uh, Save the Top Tie shirt on. Let me start off with, I'm good. I'm cool with Mike staying. I think it's good. Hey, I'm still riding with Dak. I think Dak's a good QB. I think we can win with him. I understand the 2-5 record. You know, he goes on a run next year. You know, wins 3-4 games. He's what 6-5. It can change just like that. One run can change your record, can change people's perception of you and all that. We all saw what happened on the field with CD pouting, Dak's off a little bit, too excited, coaches not calling the right plays. And, Dak's trying to calm CD down. He's trying to get the offense going. Things ain't going well. But we know the story. We saw the movie. And some of us saw it repeatedly because a lot of our content creators do a lot of film study and break the film down. I've listened to a lot of them. Blog, Tuck, Sky, all of them, Watch. Here's my thing with it. Dak's the leader of this team, regardless of what, the family beef and whatever, family attacking Dak, whatever. Man, it is what it is. Hey, family's emotional just like us fans are emotional. It is what it is. I'm not going to go in depth on it because everybody else and their mama is, and some people are loving it, some people hate it. It is what it is. I think it's unnecessary, but excuse me. Here's my thing. On the field, you see a guy, you're the leader. Get that look. He's panicking. Or, one of your guys is panicking. As a guy who's a leader in the military for 15 plus years, I did 17 years, almost 18 years. As a leader, 2 years and some in. After 2 years and some in, I was a leader. I was been taught a leader when I was an E2 in military box. Sometimes you got to pull your guy to the side and you see him, zoning out of like, hey, calm down. Hey, baby. Hey, we need you. We're not doing that today. Focus. We need you. Like, hey, I seen that look before. Hey, reeling in. Calm him down. I'm going to need you to go calm your guys down. Hey, we got this. Let's focus. And I don't remember seeing nobody go up to Dak and say anything. And I'm not saying maybe the cameras didn't show it, or whatnot, but, somebody should have went up, a player, a coach. Hey, calm down. And obviously, defense never got settled in. Dan Quinn leaves, he leaves. If he comes back, philosophy has to change. Free agency, starts in March. Here's what I think should happen for free agency. I did a tweet or X on it. Here's what I think they should do. Free agency, if you're gonna bring Mike back, you got to give him what he needs for this year. You can't say, yeah, you're in a lame duck year and I'm going to give you the bare minimum. Mike has to be involved and be like, hey, here's what we need. And I want to go like veteran on defense. This is something I learned this in the Jesse Holly, Mr. Fourth and Long. Get a veteran defense. Get a couple veteran defensive linemen, that's defensive tackle and edge. Get some veteran linebackers. I think you got some good veteran corners and safeties, but I think you have to get 2 veteran linebackers, guys who know how to film study, guys who are going to bring in, your young linebackers that you already have, linebackers you have on the team, and Clark and Overshawn. Show them how to break down film. Show them, hey, look, when you see this, you have to hit that hole. When you see this, here's what's going on. When they're in this formation, watch for this. When they're in this formation, watch for that. Hey, we saw this on film. We saw that on film. And for me, it didn't look like the Cowboys players really did that this year a lot, consistently enough. I know D-Law does it. I think D-Law's just, because he's a veteran. I don't know if he probably does try to pull the guys in, but I don't know how much they pay attention. So for me, you got to bring in some guys who are who know how to study film and know how to help other people break down and study film. And then, in the draft, go offense. Fix this O-line first and foremost. You got to fix this O-line. Whether you re-sign Dak or not, you got to fix this O-line. That way, for you get this, if you don't go re-sign Dak and you go with Trey Lance or somebody you draft in 2025, you know what? He has that offensive line established in front of him, and all you got to do is just keep putting pieces around him. Being a leader is hard. It's fun, but it can be hard because, you're always the one who, in Dak and D-Law and some of the other players, sometimes, hey, they need encouragement too. So that's why I said that about Dak. I know I just jumped back. Sorry, that's how my mind works sometimes. But football's hard, man, and not everybody, only one team wins it, Not making excuses for none of them because they all play like crap. So, there's no excuses. But I think, coaches in this day and age, everybody's like, well, the 90s is, 90s that. This ain't the 90s, Chief. This ain't the early 2000s. It's different. So, you got to bring in veteran players on that defense who really want it. They're not just looking for a paycheck. They're looking for this championship. They're looking for, if you can bring in some who's been to the Super Bowl. You got Gilly, bring him back. Cooks is still on another year. You got to bring in guys on that defense who aren't fooled by emotion. We got our schedule next year is rough. So, you got to bring in some guys who can get these young guys through that, the guys that you draft. Like I said, I think our early draft pick should be offensive line. If you can get a veteran running back in the free agency, you get that, and then maybe you draft another running back later in the draft. I think, you still got Deuce. I think he can do something. I think he can give us something. He's going to have to bulk up a little bit, and, but they're going to have a game plan for him. I don't care how big or short, tall a person is. If you don't have a game plan for him, you don't know how to use them, then it doesn't matter. I hope we hear soon. We figure out what they're going to do with DQ, whether he's staying, whether he's going. But we need to figure out something soon. I agree with Sky on that. We need to hurry up and figure this out because good defensive coordinators are getting snatched. So we got to figure out something, and we got to figure it out fast. I think Westnumber has another scheduled. DQ has another interview tomorrow with the Seahawks. Hey, hopefully they'll be like, hey, tell your family, hey, you moving back here. And they get that done with, Either we go outside or we go with Joe Witt or damn, I'm not good with, I forget names, sorry. But I'm gonna get on out of here. I gotta get back to work. But like I said, you know, hey, quick recap. Somebody should have went up to Dak. Hey, baby, calm down, relax. You got this. We got this. Let's go win this shit. Free agency. Go with veteran defensive tackles, linebackers, and all that. You got young Mozzie. You got Osa. You got a couple other guys that are still young that you can keep around. But go get some veteran guys to help teach them some things. Get a couple veteran linebackers. You know, we can't go back into this next year the way we did last year with no linebackers. And then if DQ leaves, hey, get hot on who we're going to replace him with. And also in the draft and free agency, get running backs in the draft. Fix this O-line. It's key. Get a center. All right, we got to get a center. I know some people have been saying a guard that can play center because, you know, maybe he's a little bit thicker and he's harder to move, but he got to be smart. And then get our future left tackle or our future left guard. You know, if you're going to move Tyler out to left tackle, then I get that left guard. But we got to do something to fix this O-line. We got to fix our running game. And we got to have a veteran, solid defense that is smart, that studies film. Because too many times this year, it looked like our defense was lost. And I'm not going to call our players stupid. I'm not going to do that. These big ass dudes. I'm 5'3", 200-some-odd pounds, 220 pounds. But hey, just get this team fixed. Don't screw McCartney over. If this is going to be his last. If you're not going to give him a contract, then hey, give that man the tools so he can be successful this year. And hey, I'm out. Y'all take it easy. One. Go Cowboys.